Hello, and welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. I'm here to do the Cancer General Love Reading for March 2021. How are you doing, my lovely Cancerians? I hope you're really well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello. So, Cancer. This is for my Cancerian Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. Cross watchers also very welcome. Please remember this is a general love reading, so it won't resonate with every Cancer placement out there. But I do hope you enjoy it, you find it useful in some way. I hope it does resonate for you, of course. But if you're not feeling the messages that are coming out today, I'm just here to read the cards, so it might just not be your message. And also bear in mind you can resonate with some parts, but not so much others. So take what works and is helpful, leave the rest. So for Cancer, don't forget to leave me a comment if it does resonate or you do enjoy it. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe to the channel, that would be absolutely amazing. And don't forget to hit like on the video because I'm going to be doing a bonus, what am I doing? A bonus love reading for whichever sign gets the most likes this month. So definitely hit like. Don't like the shuffling is terrible, but if you like the video. Okay, what's going on? So let's get some general messages for you first, Cancer, and then we'll go into a full spread. So for Cancer, please, for love this month. Wow, the cards are raring to go for you, Cancer. What is going on? Can I get a couple more, please? For Cancer in love this month. For Cancer, please. Thank you. Okay, wow. Maybe one, okay. Anything else whilst we're going? For Cancer, any other messages? Are we done for now? There we go. Yeah, there's another one in there. Right. Well, these two came out immediately, Cancer, the Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups. So that is your energy right there. Straight off the bat, that flew out. So that's very interesting. Let's get into that in a minute. Then we have the World, the Judgment card, major energy, serious business. Then we have Temperance, card of Sagittarius, and the Six of Cups, that last card that came out. Okay, so with this Queen of Cups, that is definitely for me, that's you here, Cancer. Definitely in maybe deep in your emotions about someone or feeling very deeply about somebody, but it could be someone who has previously rejected you, or it could have felt like a missed opportunity in the past. But we've got the World card here and the Judgment and the Six of Cups. Look, let me just start by saying the Judgment and the Six of Cups, two major cards of something coming back from the past, something resurrecting, rebirth. Now with the World, this is a feeling of like a new chapter. It could also feel like something that you thought was already done and dusted and over. It could be a new chapter beginning here with this combination of the Judgment, the World. So yeah, it could also be talking about someone coming back around. Now, Temperance, card of Sagittarius, as I said, this is trying to keep balance, try and, go with the flow, not forcing anything and not acting too rashly or impulsively. It's also talking about patience though as well. So maybe you have, for some of you, you could have been waiting for this connection to reignite potentially. I'm not sure though, as I feel like you may have felt more like this was over, like this was something that was done already. So let's see, at the bottom of the deck, wow, saying that we have the Hanged Man. So Pisces energy, but also something that may have been left in limbo. Actually, I just said you thought it was done, but potentially you might be receiving some sort of, closure on one chapter with this person and a new chapter beginning with this decisive energy of the Judgment. Someone coming back in who, you may have been very patient indeed. This person may just been kind of ignoring you or giving you a cold shoulder with that Four of Cups or making you feel rejected. So let's get into it. Why is that Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups here, please? Ace of Wands. This is a exciting new beginning. Okay, tell me more. Tell me. Oh my goodness, the Sun. Look at that as a combination. This is a new, exciting, passionate beginning that is bringing a lot of joy and happiness. I feel I'm getting the sense of like a new dawn, a whole, like the clouds parting. I'm just looking at the Judgment card here as well when I say that. Look at the similarity of the kind of the rays coming down from the sun, but it's kind of like divinely guided, divinely orchestrated as well, but it's absolutely beautiful and exciting new beginning. Let's see, is it with this Four of Cups person? Are they having a change of heart? What is going on? The Six of Cups can talk about someone wanting to apologize as well, so let's see. Yes. Oh my goodness, Cancer. So we have, I was just asking if this is the person who kind of has been acting as this Four of Cups energy. Yeah, the Hanged Man. This is the person who was leaving you in limbo, was leaving you on pause. And this Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups as well as the Sun, that is incredible. That is so much happiness and joy of also getting a sense of like reuniting with somebody. Wow. So why is the World card here, please? Why the World for Cancer? Oh, the Knight of Swords. This is gonna, like, I feel come in, bursting in from the blue, maybe communication with this person, maybe they're kind of rushing to see you as well. The World can talk about travel certainly, and the Knight of Swords is moving very quickly. Maybe someone wanting to reunite with you, take action certainly, but it's quite fast moving. Okay, why is the Judgment card here, please, for Cancer? Why is the Judgment? Oh my gosh, I wish I had any Cancer in my chart. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles, that's why Judgment. A brand new dawn, as I said. Look at that golden, beautiful pentacle. A whole new beginning. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. You're kidding. Okay, why is the Temperance card here, please? Why is the Temperance card here? Thank you so much. Yeah, Queen of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Perhaps you have some Sagittarius in your chart, Cancer. But regardless, this Queen of Wands she knows her worth. She is really in her power. She's very confident. She, has that sense of self-esteem. But she's passionate. She's exciting, very attractive. I feel like whilst you have been very patient, maybe you've experienced like, what's the word? Like a newfound like sense of self-love as well, which has made you more attractive. And this combination is just telling me that perhaps you weren't chasing this person, even though you did have a lot of love for them or a lot of emotion for them with the Queen of Cups, but you weren't, you stayed in your power and remained very balanced and knew that you were worth this person coming towards you. And yeah, so why is the Six of Cups here, please, for Cancer? Why is the Six of Cups here? Why is the Six of Cups here? Thank you. Oh, look at that. Literally fell on top of it. This is why, the Five of Cups. But it's because this person may feel regret for look, we have the 4, the 5, and the 6 of Cups. So look at this. This person treated you potentially like disinterested or acted as if they were bored with your offer, or just, if it's not that, they just weren't seeing it. If it was nothing like, that they actually made you feel like they weren't interested, it was just like they weren't even paying close enough attention. Maybe they were apathetic about real emotional offers. And this brought this sense of disappointment, maybe for you, sadness, and I feel like they are really regretting that. And look at the way this progresses to the Six of Cups. They're coming in wanting to make some emotional gesture, maybe wanting to make up for the disappointment. Beautiful. And let's see, oh my God. The bottom of the deck now, we have the Ace of Cups. Well, the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. So I do feel like this is somebody that not necessarily an ex. I'm not seeing like there was a horrible big ending, but just something that was left in limbo. And there is going to be a beautiful new dawn in this connection with passion, with love, emotion, but also with stability with the Ace of Pentacles as well. This is absolutely incredible. So let's get into your spread. I'm excited to see it. So Cancer, in the spread itself, I'm going to be asking 12 questions about you and your person of interest, so the person you have on your mind whilst watching this video. And I should mention that energy in tarot is fluid, so if I'm talking about one person and you feel like it resonates more with the other, and go ahead and flip the roles, that's absolutely fine. So with the top 12 cards for Cancer, please tell me about Cancer and their person of interest for love in March 2021. For Cancer with the top 12 cards. Okay, great, let's go. Oh, first card out, Cancer again, the Queen of Cups. Amazing. Okay, let's go on. All my life. Okay. Yep. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Okay. Wow. All right, interesting. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So that's absolutely beautiful. I mean, this is talking about long-term commitment, potential, you know, long-lasting, very loyal, reliable connection. It's also talking about like family and career success, money looking really good with this card, I have to say. So let's see. So now we have the Ace of Swords behind that. So I feel like this person, from what I can see, has had some sort of realization, had some moment, flash of enlightenment, or it's kind of dawned on them that maybe about you, I want to say, Cancer. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so we've got the Magician here, so it's making something happen, manifestation. So what I'm getting is that someone has realized maybe that they want something more substantial, more long-term, something where, you know, they can grow old with someone, have a family, something more stable. And they're realizing that they're now taking every step, every action necessary to make something happen. So yeah, let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Okay, I have to tell you, we have the Empress already on the spread as well. The Emperor is Aries energy. It's someone who is definitely like, well, it's obviously strong masculine energy, but very, does things by the book, very traditional, can be quite wanting to be in control, wanting things their way as well, but also taking action and a leader. I'm also getting the sense of maybe someone who is something about their career, maybe some sort of someone quite senior in their career, when just, as I said, about money looking really good. Maybe this is now someone who feels like they do have the financial situation is very positive, so that they can actually make something happen in their love life. Okay, we've got the Moon card here, so it's Pisces energy. The Moon card talks about kind of fears, emotional confusion, and you know, worried about what lies ahead, maybe feeling like things aren't completely clear, and emotional confusion. So let's see what's going on. Oh my goodness, the Ace of Wands again. With that, the Ace of Wands and the Magician and the Ace of Swords already, this is really about making a new beginning happen. Maybe there was some confusion or fears about long-term commitment, but I feel like someone is kind of had that moment of enlightenment, which has cut through the confusion slightly with that Ace of Swords. And now they are, you know, wanting to level up, wanting to have a new beginning that is actually able to go the distance. But the Ace of Wands is really taking action and making something happen. It's, you know, strong Magician vibes for me, which we've already seen. So that is very exciting. 2 aces already, and we've only just started the spread, and we already had 3 of them at the beginning. So this is strongly about a new beginning for you, Cancer. But let me get your next layer right away, and then I will go through everything. So for Cancer, please, can you clarify? Please clarify what is already laid out for Cancer with the top 12 cards. Oh, okay, it's the Ten of Pentacles that just fell out again. All right. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Have they had a realization? Oh yes, they have. Cancer. Yep. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, all right. So at the bottom of the deck we have that pesky Four of Cups again. Look, from what I can see, I feel like this person has previously been distracted by, you know, the attention of, how can I put this politely, kind of low level connections, by which I mean like low vibration ones, you know, light, nothing serious, no integrity to them, just fun, flirty, just distractions for attention kind of thing. This is, I feel like, how they have been behaving, and I do feel like this is changing, but let's see. So now we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you could be, as I said already, you could be dealing with someone who's very focused on their career, on their work. I feel like I said already that maybe this was someone who really wanted to sort out their prospects in terms of money. Maybe they wanted to sort out being in a stable career path, and in the meantime, they just, you know, were flirting with low-level connections because they were more focused on putting real sincere effort into work, into career. It could also be that now, you know, they're realizing by this behavior they have possibly missed an opportunity with someone very incredible, and now wanting to put the work in. But let's see what's going on. The Ace of Swords again. Yeah. So it's almost in the identical place as the first deck. So this is someone who has had a serious moment of enlightenment, maybe about themselves. It could also be that they've realized there's some sort of solution, or they've had maybe some sort of answer to a problem. Oh, my nose just got really itchy all of a sudden, which, as far as I know, can talk about someone just suddenly turning up to visit you, Cancer. So just maybe want to get your home looking good, or because they might be turning up at any moment. But let's see. So at the bottom of the deck, yeah, the Knight of Wands, and that's already on the spread. So this is someone rushing after what they want, very passionate. I have to say, with this combination of the Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups, this can also talk about someone who can be a little bit of a player, a little bit inconsistent, and these two cards for me go hand in hand, because it's someone who can, you know, enjoys the physicality, the passion, but then there's not much sort of substance about them. But I do also feel that here it's someone actually that's had some sort of realization, and it's now really coming in fast to passionately pursue what they are interested in. So let's see. And the Magician again, guys, this is crazy, the repetition of the cards at the bottom of the deck between the two decks. So Magician, yes, they want to go after what they want, which they've had this epiphany about who they want, and they now feel like they have the ability to make something happen. Perhaps, as I said, now they're feeling like they do have the stability in their career side of their life. I feel like they now feel more empowered, like they can actually do this. So let's see. Oh wow, look at that, Four of Wands. Now that is a serious commitment sort of card. This is talking about, can talk about marriage, absolutely, but it's also just like long-term, you know, enjoying the beautiful moments of serious relationship together, like enjoying the best parts of life together in a commitment, you know, being just with that one person. I almost get the sense that someone maybe didn't feel like they could afford being married, or, you know, could provide, that's a nicer way to put it, for a significant partner. They weren't ready financially before, but I feel like now they've maybe leveled up in their career, and now they feel more able to make that happen. If that resonates for you, please let me know. So how you feel about them, Cancer? Well, my goodness, we've got your energy, but that is deeply loving, caring, compassionate with the Queen of Cups. You have a lot of feelings for this person. And the Sun is happiness and joy. Maybe you feel like they make you very happy when you do spend time together, or when you are talking. It's kind of like, I'm getting the sense that they make your heart sing with joy, even though that's probably the corniest thing I've said in a while, but that's just what popped into my head. You may also feel like they are extremely attractive. They're very magnetic. They may they might be like the best looking person you've ever seen as far as you're concerned, but it's not just that, it's also that you have deep feelings for them. So how they feel about you, we have the King of Pentacles, so that's Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But with this Five of Swords, so they may feel like there are some issues with communication between the two of you, or even that haven't been speaking recently. Again, I was kind of getting that sense that maybe you felt like they had rejected you, or they weren't interested in you, and this was kind of done, and now it's kind of coming back to life. That's what I got in those first messages. So here I'm really seeing that they feel like there are some issues with communication. But with this King of Pentacles, this is someone who wants to be a provider, be reliable, someone who is very grounded. So it may be that, and like a committed partner as well. So they may feel like they want to offer you that, but at the moment there are some issues with the two of you talking. Now, how they see you, look at this. The Tower and the Two of Cups. And this Tower is not, the classic tower of actually some sort of foundation has been destroyed between the two of you. This Tower is more about, the tower is still in one piece, but it's more the person who was in their tower, feeling like they knew what they knew. Do you know what I mean? They were very secure in, I know how I feel about Cancer, and I know what Cancer is to me, and this kind of thing, by which I mean you. And then they've had some sort of realization, some shocking moment, like being hit by a lightning bolt. I mean, we've seen the Ace of Swords twice, and this is why. And because that moment of enlightenment, of realization, has thrown them from where they were. I see it also in this Tower card, the guy, falling from where he thought he was in his understanding, is wearing a mask. So it's almost like, it's not they may have been lying to themselves, but it's like their perception is shattered, and they may feel like they have been lying to themselves, because how they see you is the Two of Cups. They see you as the one, the perfect soulmate, the one who is the only one who connects with them on a head and heart level as well as you do. You're the only one, no one else compares, kind of thing. The connection between the two of you is incomparable. That's how they see you, and I think the realization has been quite shocking for them. So what happened in the past? So there's a very single energy with the Nine of Pentacles, very self-sufficient, very independent, doing things each in your own way. Now the Three of Cups, it could be that this was someone who was a friend as well, I have to say. You could have just been hanging out socially, or in a very light-hearted way. Yeah, this could have been someone that you knew, but maybe you got friend-zoned, Cancer, or you know what I mean. It was just like there was a friendship between the two of you, but when it came to taking it any further, they weren't really, maybe, how can I put it, just reciprocating or kind of seeming to notice you. And I think maybe that is why this is such a shocking realization of that you are the one, because maybe they just thought of you as a friend before. So that was in the past. Now, the current mutual energy. The Star and the King of Wands. So King of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Star is Aquarius. But for me, it's more about the current mutual energy is about this kind of sense of wish fulfillment, healing. It's also, I have to say, that person, you know, your person, Cancer, who's realizing just how special you are to them, also acknowledging the fact that you are incredible. They're seeing you as a star, as very unique, very special, and wanting to go after this and take action with the King of Wands. That's the mutual energy, and I can tell you now, this is their intention to take action as well. Now, what this person wishes would happen in the connection is interesting for me, because we've got this Page of Swords and we've got the World card. So this Page of Swords is certainly communication, but here this Page of Swords is actually kind of someone who has been avoiding saying something or looking away from a message. So now you'll know how this resonates, but I'm seeing that there are communication issues between the two of you already. So in terms of what they want, it might be to actually tell you something that they have been avoiding saying. Again, it's that kind of Ace of Swords moment of realization. They may want to tell you something that they have been, you know, trying to ignore. Maybe if they've been trying to ignore their feelings for you, they actually want to address it. The World card as well it can be about, you know, travel, as I said, maybe coming to see you, but also starting a new chapter together, a chapter together now, you know, closing a chapter of being single and entering a new chapter of being together. But it could also, the other thing I was getting is that perhaps if they have already messaged you and they feel like maybe there is this silence, that communication issues of maybe you're not replying to them, maybe it's that what they want is for you to actually look at the message that they have sent. I'm kind of getting a sense that someone is either avoiding a message, like dealing with it, or you know, one way or the other, either expressing it or receiving it. So what is the blockage or the challenge? Three of Cups, Three of Swords. Well, it kind of says it all. I feel like the challenge is that, well, previously there has been the involvement of other people. I mean, this is kind of what I was getting with this Four of Cups at the very beginning. With this Three of Cups, you see how this person is distracted by these other offers. Now, I feel like the block is these other, like, kind of low vibration connections. Maybe there are, you know, other people still in your person's energy, Cancer, that is actually kind of feeling like it's making maybe you feel hurt emotionally, or it almost feels like a bit of betrayal, that someone was or is still speaking with other people. I just get the sense there's an issue with other flirtations, or you know, other people still being spoken to. That is an issue stopping you from moving forward here. Now, the intentions of your person towards you, Cancer, we have your card, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands. So passionately moving forward really quickly as well, going after what they want. I mean, this person's intentions is to pursue you and to get this moving and get some momentum, for there to be progress and sort of overcome any obstacles, have victory here with you. It could also, I mean, it's like their intention is to be victoriously passionate with you, if that makes sense, if you know what I mean. Not that you are some sort of trophy to be had, but it's almost like they want to attain you, and that will be kind of like a victory to them. Bizarre message just popped into my head. So what you need to know about their current situation, the Knight of Cups and the Justice card, so card of Libra. Now, for me, this current situation is that they do have feelings, which they have had this realization how they see you. Their current situation is being in love, having deep feelings, and they want to make things right with the Justice card. They want to maybe rebalance things with you. There has been some sense of injustice. They want to overcome that. They want to do right by you now, because they have also realize that there are strong feelings there as well. It could also be, I'm getting a sense of a little bit of karma. I'm not saying that in a mean, bitter way, but just a little bit of like this realization that maybe they have treated the one for them who was, you know, very kind, very compassionate and very understanding. They may have treated them like an option or kind of disinterested because they were too busy with these you know, other people. And now that they're feeling really cut up, that there's an issue with communication, and it's kind of an element of karma here. That but let's see now the action they're going to take towards you next. At the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like they may be concerned about how you're going to react. This Queen of Swords is air energy, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But it's also someone who has kind of been wronged or is quite annoyed and has their guard up, certainly. So I'm just trying to figure out if that's you or if that's somebody else, because with Six of Pentacles it can talk, I mean, about a whole host of things. It can talk about getting on the same page with someone, being reciprocal in terms of the balance of give and take. And I do like the Six of Pentacles because of how the two people here are actually seeing eye to eye, whereas, you know, it's not so much someone who is actually breadcrumbing, it's more someone who is holding the scales over them and making sure everything is balanced between the two of these people. So it's almost like the action they're going to take towards you next is to try and make things more balanced and fair. And as I said, they want to do right by you now, but there may be an element of what's the word, like defensiveness when they try and do this. So let's see. Now, your advice, we have the Empress, which is beautiful, Taurus, Libra, and kind of Venus energy. So it's love and abundance and beauty. And she's the Empress. She is the divine feminine. No one compares to her. And as I said at the beginning, funnily enough, they see that no one compares to you. Okay, Cancer. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles again in terms of your advice. Now, I feel mainly at the moment the advice is that, yes, remember your worth. Remember how special you are, and no one does compare to you, and remember that, Cancer. And with the Six of Pentacles, I just feel like you need to make sure there's equal give and take, and maybe don't overgive is what I'm getting in terms of advice, because you deserve completely being treated with absolute fairness and equality and, you know, love and investment from this person. Don't take less than your worth, because you are the Empress is what I'm getting for the advice. Now, what's going to be happening between you this month? I don't like this. I'm really hoping that the third layer is going to change this, because what's happening here so far is the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. The only thing I'm going to say, though, for me, is that when two fives come out on top of each other like that, I often take it, and it often comes through that it's actually, you know, making a 10, which is that end of a cycle, and it's actually end of this energy. It's a completion of that feeling left out in the cold and feeling disappointed. And from what I'm getting so far, that is more the message that's coming through for me. So I'm going to stay that first form. We'll see what comes out in the third layer. But otherwise, yes, it is this feeling of being ignored, very disappointed, maybe even talking about this person really regretting leaving you out in the cold, and focused on how they have done that and wanting to make things right. So let us see. I'm going to get the third layer for you now. So for my lovely Cancerians, please. Let me clarify again with the top 12 cards. Please clarify what is already laid out for Cancer. And if this is resonating, please do leave me a comment and let me know. Love to hear from you. So the top 12 cards for Cancer, please. Clarify one more time. Okay. Oh, Cancer, you're so in love with this person. It's really beautiful. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Oh, very interesting. Okay, all right. So at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Cups. So this is talking about an emotional offer coming towards you, and it is kind of unstoppable as well. Now, interestingly, it's also talking about this Knight of Cups here is really picking up speed. So it's someone who has, their feelings have been growing and growing, and now they cannot be stopped from coming forward and being expressed. My goodness, look at that. We've got the Page of Cups right behind it. So yeah, again, an emotional offer coming forward, and it's very, it's sincere, these feelings, absolutely, being expressed to you, Cancer. Holy crap, on my language. They've got the Ten of Pentacles behind. Look at these beautiful cards, please. The Ten of Pentacles again, and in this deck, this is talking about, well, it's literally a wedding on the card. So it is talking about marriage, but it's also just talking again about long-term commitment, family. I mean, this person has fallen head over heels in love with you, Cancer, and I feel like you feel very much in love with them as well. And now they're actually coming forward to express feelings to you because they feel like you are the one. That could, as I said, be what we saw the Ace of Swords about twice already. It's that epiphany that you are the one that they want a long-term commitment with. So let's see, bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Swords. Very interesting. So this particular Six of Swords is talking about changing course from the course that this person thought they were on, kind of letting that go, changing direction. And I feel like it's to come towards you because, as I said, I don't feel like this person originally thought that you were that person in their life, if that makes sense. Maybe they just considered you a friend, I don't know. But for whatever reason, they weren't thinking that this was the direction that this was going to go in between the two of you before. Maybe they just weren't expecting to feel this strongly about you. That is changing. So let's see. Okay, we've got the Moon behind here as well. We had it in the first deck. So Pisces energy, as I said, this is talking about this kind of dreams and imagining being with you. And yeah, I get the sense of they may have even had dreams about you or just be considering being with you. And it's just, there's a sense of harmony between the two of you as well, even though perhaps you're very different. Maybe that's why, maybe you come from different backgrounds. There's some element that perhaps was the reason as to why they hadn't considered being with someone like you, if that makes sense. Maybe it's just not their usual type. I don't know, but it doesn't matter anyway, because types don't matter when you fall in love with someone. Oh, wow, look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful new beginning. This is going to be a gorgeous, stable new beginning that's being offered anyway. The opportunity is going to be coming in for this. So let's go through how you feel about them. Is clarified by the Lovers. The Queen of Cups, the Sun, and the Lovers, really, Cancer. You feel so in love with them. You feel like they are your happiness. There's so much sweet romance here. You're just absolutely crazy about them, and yeah, being with them would make you very happy, and you really feel like this is a love that can like stand strong even as the winds of change blow. If that again, I'm sounding so corny today. Oh, I slapped myself after this. Right. How they're feeling about you is clarified by the Empress. Did I say that they've had a realization about how special you are, and you are the Empress, Cancer? And yeah, that's how they feel about you. They feel like you are the ultimate. No one compares to you. That's how they feel. They feel like there's some issues with communication right now, but they feel like you are absolutely amazing. Maybe I'm also getting, maybe they feel like they've messed this up because in the past they said something to you. Maybe they did outright reject you in the past, or they said, no, this is not what I'm looking for. And if so, they're really going over that in their mind, because they feel like they want stable, long-term, having a family with you as well. Extremely strong energy of that with the Empress. So if that is what the Five of Swords is talking about, they're really feeling like they regret saying something to you in the past that may have been quite cold and detached. So how they're seeing you is clarified by the Nine of Wands. So this is, as I said, about this realization about who you are to them, but they may see that you are slightly more guarded to them. I mean, you certainly don't feel that way, but maybe you're giving off that energy of having a bit of a defense up towards them with that kind of Queen of Swords energy we already saw. Maybe kind of trying to, well, just a little bit more guarded. If you have been rejected by this person in the past, then they recognize that you're naturally going to be a little bit more hesitant to open yourself up to them again like that. Now, what happened in the past is clarified by the Strength cards, card of Leo. So, yeah, there was a lot of holding back, I feel, as well, trying to be strong and resolute and kind of like, maybe even like, no, this is my decision. I want to be single. I want to, focus on my abundance, my career. Again, with that Nine of Pentacles, let's just be friends. I'm kind of getting is what happened in the past. Now, the current mutual energy, interestingly, we've got the Nine of Pentacles again. So I'm still getting, this is the same person who in the past was very set on being very independent. And if they were talking with people, but it's just like, just nothing connections, because they were more focused on themselves and their money, their stability, their own path, if you like. And the current mutual energy is that same person with that independent energy, as I said, looking at you, realizing how incredibly rare and special you are, and wanting to take action to make something happen with you. Still this energy of being single. It's not like I can say, oh, the current mutual energy is you're in a relationship. No, there's still the energy of independence, but actually now wanting to take action to make their wishes actually happen. Now, what is this person wishing would happen in the connection? We have this Eight of Cups, but look here on this Eight of Cups, this is someone who walked away. And in this particular deck, it's described as walking away because they think it's better to be on their own. And they're actually retracing their steps in the snow to return. So, yeah, I feel like what they're wishing would happen in the connection is that you can have a new chapter together, that it's not over, that they can have some sort of conversation that maybe they have been avoiding. Let me get you a little bit more on this. In terms of what does their person wish would happen in a connection with Cancer? Can we get a little bit more clarification, please? Why is that Page of Swords here in particular? Oh. Okay. Tell me more. We've seen the Magician twice actually at the bottom of the decks as well, so they really want to be able to make something happen. What's going on? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So, this is what came out. What they're wishing would happen in the connection, to actually make this happen, to manifest this, to maybe have the conversation with you, as I said, that they have been avoiding, or say the thing that they've been avoiding saying, or even to actually address what they have been avoiding recognizing, is kind of what I'm getting. So if you realize that you actually are in love with someone, but you don't want to tell them, you don't want to, you're like, no, that can't be the case. This isn't what I was planning. This isn't the, as I was saying with that Six of Swords, like this isn't the path I was planning to take. So I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to avoid it. What they want is to actually address it, to walk back towards your direction and have a new chapter with you. What came out to clarify? The Magician, to make it happen, as we had at the bottom of the two decks already, to come forward with that offer of stability that has been very slow in coming. As I said, I felt like you have potentially been waiting as well. And to you, Cancer, there's your card again, the Queen of Cups. With the Two of Wands that came out here, I think this is, especially in this deck, the classic Rider-Waite, because the way he's actually has made a decision. He is choosing one of these two wands, and it is that wand is about taking action now that he's made the decision. And it's also that sense of, in the past they thought they were going off in a different direction, but and I've just noticed, the number of times I've looked at this card, never seen this before, but you see how this wand is actually kind of like bolted to the wall. I've never noticed that before, but it was like what they were stuck on, what they were stubbornly, you know, like, no, this is my choice, this is my plan, but this was kind of holding them back, and they're actually choosing the new path with you is what they want to happen in the connection. Wow. How many times I've looked at the Rider-Waite Tarot, and that's the first time I've seen that. But anyway, so what is the blockage? The block is that things need to be made right first, about, you know, the sense of betrayal, the sense of hurt from there being other people involved. So it's clarified by the Justice card, again, card of Libra. And this is what I was saying, this may still be this like energy floating around from other people in the mix. Maybe, you know, just like a hangover from their life in this Four of Cups energy. That's still some people still messaging them, still, you know, DMing them or whatever, still trying to like come around and get their attention, and that is causing you heartache, Cancer, I feel, and it's causing this sense of mistrust potentially in this connection actually growing, and this needs to be made right first before, you know, we can progress. Now, their intentions towards you, Cancer, it's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So we've just seen the Knight of Pentacles come out in terms of what they want to happen in the connection. And I'm pleased to see that, actually, because look, what I was saying about that Knight of Wands rushing in to really get what they want passionately, it can lack that little bit of stability, or needed stability, but we've got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles now in terms of their intentions towards you. So it's not just the passion, it's also the stability. And this Knight of Pentacles is beautiful, is perfect actually for this position, because this is talking about you're not ready to move on from like where you already are. It's kind of like needing to find out more, there's still something to discover where you are. So it's kind of like they need to stop before they miss the opportunity with you. Their intention is to actually realize what they have right in front of them right now and go after it, if that makes sense, rather than go off and looking for someone new, is what I mean. They realize they've already found someone that no one else could compare to anyway, and their intention is to go after that, you, Cancer. So what you need to know about their current situation is clarified by the Page of Wands. So look, that definitely their situation is preparing for a new beginning, wanting, you know, it's very decisive action with this Page of Wands as well. It is taking action, and it is messaging, it's reaching out. So I feel like this person, you know, having realized they do have their feelings that they have for you, they want to make things right, and their situation is kind of deciding on what they can do, what kind of message they can send to you to start this back up, and but also at the same time doing it in a fair and just way. So, and I love the way this progresses. So we go from the Page of Wands to the Knight of Wands in the action they're going to take towards you next. So it's in their intention, and it's their action they're going to take towards you next. So yeah, and it was at the bottom of this deck as well. So strong Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But anyway, the action they're going to take towards you next is to come forward towards you passionately and with like an offer, some sort of compromise. Now look, the other thing I have to say is that this Queen of Swords might not necessarily be you here, because the Queen of Swords can also talk about kind of ending something with someone, so that they can be on a level, fair, kind of equal give and take between the two of you. Now that could be what's talking about the blockage here. It could actually be the challenge could be not necessarily many people, but just one, some sort of third party energy, that not necessarily a relationship, but just to someone maybe they've been seeing or still communicating with, that they need to put an end to that, or, you know, make things right and make things fair before they can actually do things right with you as well. So can we clarify, please, this Queen of Swords for Cancer and the action that their person is going to... Oh, yes, look at that. The Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords, yes. Okay, listen, this Queen of Swords is not you. This is not you. This Queen of Swords is talking about the person that, you know, is still in their energy, that they need to make things right with, to do things the right way, and, you know, to be able to move forward with you. They actually are, the action they're going to take towards you next is to end something with this Queen of Swords energy, to move forward from it, to move away from it, to change direction towards you, so that they can then come forward and chase after you. Yeah, exactly. They are ending something with someone else, or, you know, that kind of third party energy. I don't feel like it's a full blown commitment. I have to be, I'm not seeing that. It's more just like someone that has been, that they may have been, you know, speaking with, dating temporarily, I don't know. But they're putting an end to that, so that you two will be on fair playing ground. Level playing ground. Oh God, my brain. So your advice, Cancer, is clarified by that Queen of Swords again. Look at this. The action they're going to take towards you next, Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Your advice, Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Yeah. So I to be honest, I feel like you don't need to do that much, to be honest, here, Cancer. I feel like you are enough exactly as you are. Just keep being your incredible self with that Empress energy. You absolutely deserve to be treated, you know, completely equally and fairly, and not be breadcrumbed, and make sure of that, because otherwise I feel like you will turn your back on this. But I'm thinking that this is more the same energy that we just saw in the action they're going to take towards you next. They are kind of putting an end to something that needed to end, so that they can give equally to the situation with you, because you are just, no one else compares to you. You are incomparable. So just remain in that sense, that Queen of Wands energy we saw at the beginning, that sense of knowing your worth and confidence, and just make sure that you are, you know, you are getting that equal give and take. But I feel like it is coming. Now, what is happening between the two of you this month is clarified by the King of Wands. So exactly as in the current mutual energy as well, King of Wands. So definitely could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But anyway, doesn't have to be. It's just someone taking action. I feel like this is someone taking action to change all of this, to put an end to this sense of disappointment and being ignored and left out in the cold, and actually really passionately going after what they want, which is what the King of Wands does. So let me just get anything else for... Oh, sorry. Anything else, please, for Cancer, for what is happening between them and their... Your card, Cancer, Chariot, popping out. Yeah, there is. And look, the Chariot talks about overcoming obstacles, as I already said, overcoming challenges. And when it comes out with, for me, with the fives as well, this is overcoming that sense of disappointment and being ignored and being left out in the cold. This is, for me, that chapter is ending between you and this person. Maybe if it might be later in the month of March that actually things start to change. But this is I feel like this is the month where this kind of feeling comes to an end. And then you are able to move forward from it. Anything else, please? Oh, yes, look. What did I say? This chapter is coming to an end. This burden of feeling like that, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, is being dropped. It's an end to this chapter of feeling like that. Might have been feeling quite overwhelming, feeling like that, especially because you're clearly completely in love with them. But that is coming to an end, that feeling. Anything else, please, to close off for Cancer? The Knight of Cups. What is this? The Queen of Wands. Boom. Cancer. Oh my goodness. Why am I not a Cancer? Anyway, so I'm going to go back to my birth chart now just to see if there's any Cancer hidden in there. Anyway, so what have we got? On top of the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. You guys are a match. No question about it. This is forward progress, overcoming the obstacles, an end of a chapter where you felt ignored, where you felt you've been feeling sad, ignored, closing that chapter. There is emotion and love coming forward. This person's current situation, the Knight of Cups, they just need to make things right first before they are able to progress with you. But that is the action they're going to take, to do things the right way, to come forward and come to you because they feel like nobody else compares to you, Cancer. Wow. So that is what is going on for you in the month of March. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support to the channel. Don't forget to leave me a comment if it resonated or if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, it'd be absolutely amazing, and hit like. And then if Cancer has the most likes this month, I'll do you guys a bonus love reading. But I really hope you have an amazing rest of March. I wish you all my best. Thanks, Cancer. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.